Okay, now that you've collected all of your data and you've saved it as a CSV file, now we're going to upload that spreadsheet into ArcGIS. So I'm going to walk you through the process. Now in step 11, there are some instructions and a video that walk you through this process. However, there's been an ArcGIS update since this was made, so I'm going to show you in this video how to do it so that you're not frustrated and trying to figure things out. Okay, so we are going to go ahead and log into my PLTW, and instead of going to map like you normally do from this top menu, I want you to select content, and it's going to bring you to something that looks like this. This is sort of like a folder where you're keeping all of your ArcGIS stuff. And we are going to add a new item to this folder. So we are going to click here, new item. From here, you've got some options. You can drag and drop a file from whatever device you're on, so your iPad or your MacBook if you're in class, or you can bring something in from your Google Drive. In this case, I'm just going to drag and drop. I'm going to go over here because I've already downloaded this folder or this file, and I'm going to go ahead and drag and drop it right here into ArcGIS. Now when I do that, when I bring in that new item, it's going to ask me how I want to add the file, and I want to select this one because I want to create a hosted feature layer. So we're going to make sure this top one is selected. Once we select that, we're going to go to next. Then it's going to show you all of your fields, and so you'll recognize these fields. You have your name, address, city, state, zip, and then you have your X and your Y for your longitude and latitude. And you'll want to make sure that all of those are selected. You want to make sure that your latitude is your Y coordinate and your longitude is your X coordinate. This should come up automatically, but in the event that it doesn't, you'll want to make sure that you have this set up as X and Y. Then click next, and now you can go here and add some tags. So some tags I would add would be the activity. Let's do activity 422. Let's see, make that a tag. Let's do La Mirada locations as a tag. Oh, let me do this. There we go. There we go, and then let's do PLTW engineering as a tag as well. Okay, and then to summarize, I'm going to do this, my favorite locations in La Mirada. Okay, and then I'm going to save that. So once I have all of these details saved, now what it's going to do is it's going to go into a map. And so you can see here, now we see a map here in our thumbnail right here, and it has the details, my favorite locations in La Mirada, and it's my account here. Now I'm going to go over here to open map viewer. I'm going to click on that, and I should be able to see the locations now here in my map, so we can see those here. Now your points may be too small for you to see. You may want to change some things in your styles to make this a little easier to see. So for example, you can go here to styles, pick your style options, and here I really just want to see something a little bit bigger, so I'm going to adjust the size, let's say to 40. Well, let's see, maybe I can get it right at 40. There we go, to the 40 point size. I think that's probably the easiest one, and then I'm going to go ahead and save that. I'm going to click done. And so now my points are a lot bigger. So that just makes it easier to see. Now, one of the things that you're going to do, hopefully, is you are going to zoom in on your map and just take a closer look at those points. Now, one of the points that I have, this one, is the La Mirada Theater, the AMC. It has all the locations there that are for it, but the theater isn't here on the corner. This is actually the Ribs & Co., I think. Now, it used to be Sizzler. And here is where the movie theater is. So the reason why the point is found here and not here is because that is the street address for that particular location. So keep that in mind. Your point may not be exactly on the map where your longitude and latitude is, just because the longitude and latitude that's being recorded is the street address. You'll see that again for Mike's. I put that on there as a restaurant that I like to go to. You can see here, it's here. So if I zoom in even more, this is the actual restaurant, but the location for the point is here. And again, that's because the point is where the street address is, not necessarily the exact location of the building. So there you have it. You're going to want to be sure and save your work. Don't forget, that's really important. You can add your title here because it's still untitled. I'm going to put activity 422, La Mirada locations. Again, you can go back to those tags and add them. They should be right here in La Mirada locations and PLTW engineering. So you've already saved them. So they're easy to find in the summary locations in La Mirada. Okay, go ahead and save. And there you have it. That would be how to upload your data into a map in ArcGIS.